Yeah, well, she's no Kelly Osbourne, but...
No, Kelly Osbourne looks like a ghoul.
God, that's creepy.
I feel bad. I hate saying that about people. I don't like judging people.
Give her a break. Her father died.
I tried to tell her before she died, man. She'd stop doing... Don't take those drugs, man. You're going to end up looking like your mother. Skinny and with the cheekbones are terrible, man. This is all the problem.
Her mother looks younger than her right now. And I hate to say that.
Oh no, I'm worried about it, you know. I've called down some sheriff, give her some ham sandwich or something, mate. Give her something to eat, like make her a pie or something, but no. She's just going, wait, I'll be seeing her soon. She looks worse than Ozzy did when he died. Welcome to Radio Labyrinth. You know, you could support Radio Labyrinth for only $5 a month. Think about that. If you're not a supporter, if you're on the fence, think about just $5 a month. Get you, well, a chance to win a pair of tickets to the Punchline, to see an upcoming show, a comedian that you go, hey, I want to see that comedian. What do I do? Well, you become a Radio Labyrinth member, and for $5 a month, you're eligible. Congratulations to our previous winner, Melissa Knowles. And you can also get our quarterly sticker, and you also get a thank you at the end of the show. So $5, that's all it is. Keeping us, you know, that's a Happy Meal almost. It's certainly a third of a big arch, which we talked about last week. And then, of course, we have the $25 level, which you can become a Radio Labyrinth producer and join us one week when we do Radios in the Dark live. And yeah, everybody can watch that, but not everybody can be on the show to talk about what they do and what they like in pop culture. All right, you guys, how was the Matt Bronner show? Dustin, you were sick, right?
Yeah.
Well, the picture of Lizzie and Jeff with Matt Bronner, that was a good photo. And Lizzie, I guess you had somebody take it the correct way.
I said, Jones, do not take a bad picture.
How was the show? Was it fun?
It was.
Yeah? Cool. I hope we can all go to another show soon. I don't see anybody coming up that...
Emo's coming.
Oh, I know. I want to go to that. Are we going to get him on the show, Emo?
I'm trying. I asked Jamie again today.
All right.
But the shows are early, like 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock, I think.
Oh, my God. 4 o'clock? That's beautiful. I love that.
Want to go to the early one?
I don't know. We'll see how they sell. Find out which one is the least sold, and that's the one we'll go to. Are you guys bummed that the NBA forced the Hawks to cancel Magic City Night?
No, I'm still going to go to Magic City.
What exactly was this Magic City Night thing?
I'll tell you. I'll give you a little background. You guys know who the actress Jamie Gertz is, right?
I gotta go, Julia. We cows.
From Square Pegs.
Square Pegs, Twister. She's the really cute girl who's dancing, the vampire girl who's dancing.
Star. Yeah.
Lost Boys. Yeah.
Well, she's also a co-owner of the Atlanta Hawks. She and her husband. And last year, she was one of the producers of a documentary about Magic City and the empowerment that it gives women to take their clothes off. Magic City, of course, is an Atlanta strip club that's very popular, and
it's an Atlanta wing restaurant that also has strippers.
Right.
I said to Jones, I was reading the article, and I go, is Magic City still open? He was like, yeah, I just got wings there the other day. I was like, no, you didn't.
Did he, or was he lying?
He was lying.
Their wings are good. I've had them. They were brought to one of the stations I work for. Not this one, but an older one. They're really good. But anyway, she produced this documentary, and then they were going to do the whole thing at Magic City. And then a couple of NBA players, which is weird. First of all, I don't know what it says about your city if your cultural benchmarks are a strip club. I know it's a cool place to go. I know that the wings are really good. But I would like to think that sports teams wouldn't do partnerships with strip clubs for some reason. I mean, Pabst Blue Ribbon is an acceptable beer to drink. If you like cheap beer, it's one of the better ones. Are they going to do something with Claremont Lounge? Because before I ever heard of Magic City, I'd heard of and been to Claremont Lounge. And that's like watching your mom strip.
Yeah.
Which I never did, but you know what I'm saying. It's like they're you know.
Yeah, your mom did a good job doing it.
She did.
I gave her 10 singles.
I went there on my 30th birthday. I believe we went there. And that's when I got the Blondie treatment with the slapping in the face and all of that.
The beer cans.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she still works there. And she was old then.
Yeah. She was old when I was in high school and went there.
Right.
I know she's old now.
I called her once to try to get her on the regular guy show, and she's like, "Do you know how late I work? I'm a stripper. Are they going to talk about my comic book?" And I said, "Yeah." "All right, I'll come on the show."
She come on?
Mm-hmm. It was awfully early
cool.
for her. Yeah, she's a very nice person.
Yeah, she's an Atlanta staple.
But the thing about this event at the Hawks game, it wasn't going to be about the strip club. It was celebrating the wings and the culture, and that it's a landmark in the city. T.I. is still performing, but here's the thing: that game sold out faster than the NBA All-Star game, so people wanted it. I agree with them getting rid of it because I don't think you want to bring people in from all around the city, don't you? You don't want something associated with a strip club. And I think the NBA kind of said, maybe not.
They were just going to have wings and a performance, right? They weren't going to have strippers out there.
No. And they used to have those dancers with the booty shorts. I don't know if they do that anymore. Well, I think that the Pink Pony ought to partner up with the Braves.
Yeah.
That would be a lot of fun. Boy, when I moved to this city, there were so many strip clubs. Most of them are gone now. The Cheetah's going away. That's a landmark. And they have
Gold Club.
5-star strip. Yeah, the Gold Club.
Yeah.
Gold Club is so long ago that I remember going to visit my grandfather. Remember the Gold Club was in the news, and it was the weirdest question. He goes, "Timmy, you ever go to that Gold Club that's been in the news?" I said, "Well, I've been there once or twice."
That was for rich businessmen, wasn't it?
Or sports guys.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Dre and like some of the Braves were in there. And then they were getting stuff, above and beyond what you are supposed to get because there was sex in the champagne room, apparently.
The Strokers is still open.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Strokers. What
Yeah.
a name.
What was the one?
Very misleading because you're not allowed to do it when you're in there.
What was the one up by Lakewood?
Lakewood?
It was on the other side of.
Crazy Horse.
Was it Crazy Horse?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because there was 2 or 3 that were owned by the same guy,
Gallardi.
There
was Pink Pony South. There was the one that you just brought up, and then the Pink Pony. Pink Pony South didn't last long because as soon as they opened it, the city passed an ordinance to no nudity. Okay.
In Carrollton, there was a place called Sugar and Spice.
Sugar and Spice.
Sugar and Spice, but they had to cover up their nipples, so they had to wear tassels on their nipples
That's boring.
the whole time. It was a dry county back then, or dry city, too.
Do you know where Embry Hills is around Tucker?
Yes.
Right off of Chambly Tucker Road. When I first moved to Atlanta, there was a bikini. It was a strip club, but then they passed an ordinance so the girls just dance in bikinis. That's all flattened now because they've actually made that a nice place. There was Flashers, which was on It was in Sandy Springs off Roswell Road. That's gone. There was the sports one, Mardi Gras, which was in Sandy Springs. Now it's Sandy Springs. It was unincorporated then, but as soon as Sandy Springs took over and became a city, all that stuff disappeared. But I couldn't imagine going into one now. I have no interest in going into one now. I did then in my 20s, like, go look at naked women.
They kind of make me uncomfortable. Like, I would go in there to do karaoke and see 60-year-old women taking off their clothes.
Well, that's fun. That's fun. That's novel.
Yeah, and a woman crushing beer cans.
Yeah, that's a fun night.
That's the only one I've ever been in.
You've never been to go ahead, Dustin.
I was going to say Gold Rush. That's the one that's still going. I had friends that worked at Gold Rush, so I'd go up there and got to know the bouncers and stuff. And so,
girls, you had friends that were girls that worked at Gold Rush, or
lady friends.
Yeah, they were friends from high school. Yeah, and then we got out of high school, and it was 2 or 3 years later, and I was working at Blockbuster actually, and they come in together, and it's like, why are you two dressed like off-duty strippers?
Yeah.
And they were like, well,
we're off-duty
at the Gold Rush.
Did you rob one of them for $100 for 2 bottles of Goldschlager?
No.
You know that Strokers is where Steve Barnes from The Morning X, shot a movie, and that was one of the primary locations, and the one that he did with Corey Feldman, and I forget the name of it. We talked to Corey about that. He goes, yeah, that movie was awful.
Yeah, every time we're crossing over like that 78.
78.
Yeah, 78. Every time we're crossing, we look and make sure Strokers is still open and going.
A lot of, I mean, they filmed something in there like last year.
Oh, really?
A lot of movies. Yeah, I think they're kind of one of those places in Atlanta that if you need a strip club, they've got the ear to like all the location scout people.
Yeah, and it's easy to get in and out of there.
Yeah, it's right on the exit, so you can be out of that neighborhood as fast as you can.
I can't. It's been so long since I've been to a strip club. I don't remember. It has to be since I was with the Regular Guys show. The last time I went was with the Regular Guys, and we had an event there.
Yeah, last time I went was literally my bachelor party. And
which was how long ago?
20 years ago. 22 years ago.
I'm in a strip club right now.
You are?
Yep.
He's just got the background changed.
That'd be awesome. Yeah. You drop your background and it's just girls dancing.
I think the need to go to one of those places, if you're going there, like guys go there to have fun, I guess. Young guys will go there. Hey, we're going to go look at some naked ladies and drink some beers and just be guys, right? But the real creep that goes to those places, he can sit at home now and bring up a whatever, we're webcam girls, look at them, and he doesn't have to keep his clothes on. He has to tip them if he wants them to do things.
Right.
But, all that's been brought into your home. And now with AI, you can do anything you want. But all that's been brought into the home. So I kind of get why they're closing down on top of community ordinances.
I mean, it's a little sad. Like, I'd rather strip clubs be out in the open where you have to go to them and show your face to them rather than sit in your dark room.
I think the women would probably prefer you sitting in your dark room where they can't see you.
Yeah, or behind a piece of glass.
Yeah, behind a piece of glass.
Actually, if I went now, I'm afraid that I would every stripper that would come up, I would be like, honey, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I would be a completely different customer.
He'd white knight him. Come live with me. I have 12 acres. You can live in a tent on one of the 12 acres. Radio Labyrinth is also brought to you by The Punchline. Tucked inside the legendary Landmark Diner, The Punchline remains Atlanta's longest-running premier comedy nightclub, where you can get a huge slab of cake or pancakes to satisfy any cravings you have while you're laughing. Tonight, Alingan Mitra. On March 14th, Abelardo. On March 19th, Zach Mama. And on March 20th, Amir K. Hey, Patreon members, keep an eye out for a post. Don't even keep the eye out. I'm just going to Patreon and picking a winner. But if you're a Patreon donor, you are eligible to win a pair of passes to see an upcoming show. Go to punchline.com and check out all the shows. So what is this story? Somebody posted this in our we have a document we post all of our ideas and stuff in, but apparently Arnold Schwarzenegger has revealed he's going to return to not only Conan by being King Conan, but he's going to be in a new Predator movie and a Commando 2, a sequel to Commando, which doesn't need to happen.
Yeah.
And isn't he a little old to be in all these action movies?
Yeah. Well, he can be King Conan.
That's and that's the thing. King Conan alone, I would be happy for, because that's he's the age that they aged him up to in that last little piece at the end of the second one.
Right.
So and that's the story they want to go with him being exiled and a younger person trying to take over as king, and he has to fight his way back.
He can't even lift a sword. They're going to have to make it out of paper.
But the Predator one, I mean, with all the Predator stuff being, the new movies and the animated stuff, his character was actually in, was it King of Killers? The animated movie that came out just recently.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't liked anything other than the original Predator. I know I'm probably alone on that.
You didn't like Prey?
No, I liked...
You didn't even watch it!
The first one. They didn't need a second one, which he wasn't in. How is he going to play John Matrix?
I don't know.
Commando is my favorite Arnold movie. Now, I get that Terminator 2 is the best, but I love Commando from start to finish. It's so over the top. It's so ridiculous. But I love that movie. I love Dan Hedaya playing a Latin American dictator.
Be together with him soon. Won't that be nice?
Not nearly as nice as watching him smash your face in.
Take her below.
that crazy weirdo with the chainmail and the homoerotic battle that they have.
I'm not gonna shoot you between the eyes. I'm gonna shoot you between the balls.
It's a great movie, and I love it. But I don't know what they're going to do. Is Alyssa Milano going to come back and be his daughter?
I would imagine that would be the only connection that you could have. I mean, that or Ray Don Chong come back for some reason.
Let off some steam, Bennett.
Yeah, that guy don't get enough credit.
Dude,
the guy that played Bennett.
I know,
Yeah.
he was great.
He was in that. He was so good in he was in Mad Max. Was one of the Mad Max movies. The mutant guy in Weird Science.
Yeah.
He was in Weird. I don't remember him being in.
He was
in
the
Weird
two
Science.
mutants that came in at the end.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
pulls the gun on him. He's the one with the mohawk.
So now, we're gentlemen, so I'm gonna give you a choice.
Yeah, you can leave in peace.
Or you can stay and die.
Beg your pardon. You have a lovely home.
Vernon Wells. Vernon Wells. He did some interviews a couple years ago. He's an interesting fella. I've been waiting for you, John. Out of all those movies, if he's in them, I'll probably see them. He's not a terribly great actor or anything, but I do like him. And I don't. Commando 2, you got to watch if you're a Commando fan. I haven't watched it this year. I watch it every year, and I've watched.
I've never seen Commando.
Do yourself a favor. Has Joan seen it?
I'm sure. Yeah.
It's too violent for Al. But I don't think there's any nudity in it. There's a lot of swear words in it, but I think unless you think it's, I don't know what you think about violence, but with kids. But it is a funny movie, and it's also good story.
Yeah.
No, well, she's no Kelly Osbourne, but
Now Kelly Osbourne looks like a ghoul.
God, that's
I
creepy.
feel bad. I hate saying that about people. I don't like judging people.
Give her a break. Her father died.
I tried to tell her before she died, she'd stop to it. Don't take those drugs, man. You're going to end up looking like your mother, skinny and with the cheekbones are terrible, mate. This is all the crime.
Her mother looks younger than her right now. And I hate to say that.
I know, I'm worried about it, you know. So I've called down some sheriff, give her some ham sandwich or something, mate. Give her something to eat, like make her a pie or something, but no. She's just going, wait, I'll be seeing her soon. She looks worse than Ozzy did when he died. Mm-hmm. That's that Ozempic face. She has Ozempic face. A lot of people are getting that.
God,
Hers is scary. My cousin in Scotland sent me a text and was like, have you seen Kelly Osbourne? Are you guys going to talk about it on the show? Mm-hmm. I was like, I don't know. She's like, that's just awful. It's awful.
Yeah, we talked about it. And, look, I tell you, it's in Scotland. It's a great place. I love it. So I've got great people there. Mate. Eat something, Kelly. I put in that we should talk about this Terrence Howard on Patrick Bet-David's podcast, but I couldn't get into it. And I just feel bad for Terrence Howard. Did you guys listen to any of the clips?
No.
I didn't, but why do you feel bad for him?
I think he's lost his marbles.
Why?
You say this now?
Well, I thought that when he was on Rogan, for sure. But he was telling the story about how he started having sex when he was 4. And then he continued, he said, I had more sex before I was 20 than I've had since I was 20. Mm. It's just weird stuff. And then he was getting...
It's sad. That sounds sad.
Yes. Yeah. And then he was talking about how Game of Thrones normalized incest.
No, I believe the industry making videos normalized incest.
They say step.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, still.
Every third video says step.
Yeah, I know. Well, I wouldn't know. I don't look at porn sites like you cretins. He also said that he didn't want to date Beyoncé because she was part of the machine. You know, he gets into that conspiracy territory about Hollywood that I'm into, but it's just too much. Just too much. And was he acting anymore?
Blacklisted.
He said he was.
Because he wouldn't play into the machine.
I don't believe that. A lot of people don't get in. Like Mark Wahlberg doesn't get involved in all of that, and he advocates for a Catholic church app.
Yeah, you're right.
Work. Yeah. He gets work mostly from the company now that he's created.
Yeah, and that's
the
a
production
smart
company.
That is a very smart thing to do. If you had the money to...
I know. Terrence Howard, he's a good actor.
He's a great actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is he knows
Hustle and Flow is I love that movie.
Yeah.
I think that's a great movie.
Well, the problem is he has a problem with everything that he's been in.
Yes.
And that's not, then, most actors, they talk about their previous works or what they're known for, and they talk about it fondly. Everything that he talks about in his past is just something beneath him. And that always bothered me because that's just not the way that an artist thinks.
Yeah.
He should do a movie with Tilly Norwood. Have you heard of this actress?
Yeah, it's almost like she just appeared on the scene just recently.
Out of nowhere.
Literally. Out of nowhere.
She's also a singer, and she has a new video.
It's the first thing that pops up when I type in T.I. Tilly Norwood's the first thing that pops up.
Okay. Did you type it in Google?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, that is why. AI-generated actor Tilly Norwood dropped a music video that claps back at haters.
Oh, so she's AI?
Yeah, she's not real.
Of course it's not real. It's this producer, Eileen van der Velden, who has an AI studio. So she's saying, I'm just as good as you. This is just the beginning, even though I'm not real. I'm based on code, but I also have love. I listened to the horrible song. I read this horrible story. You cannot replace real people. I'm sorry. I'd rather see real people. Unless you're the Red Box Troll, you can put him in your movie. The name of the song is Take the Lead. And it's like a pre-Oscar thing. We'll talk about the Oscars next week. I never got around to seeing all the films that were nominated, but I do. And I do actually have some interest in it this year, at least as far as Best Picture goes. I'd like to see Frankenstein win, even though it won't, because then everybody will shut up. All right, what else do we have in the news? Fuck It, We'll Do It Live. Bill O'Reilly has a new podcast no one's going to watch, under 50.
No one over 50 is going to watch a podcast?
No, they're not. And Jeff, what's this SNL UK? Why is this in here? I didn't look at the story. Sorry.
They're going to start. It starts this next week, I think. At Saturday Night Live in the UK.
Oh, it's the UK cast, right?
Yeah, a new cast, all from England.
Nice.
And it's going to stream on Peacock, but not till next day. It won't be live.
Radio Labyrinth is brought to you by Atlanta Pizza in Euro, your local family-owned pizzeria and the place to get local craft beer and great food that's always made fresh to order. They're open Monday through Friday from 11 to 9, Saturdays from 12 to 9, and they are closed on Sundays. Now, I've been trying to explain to my son why Chick-fil-A is closed on Sundays, but he's not getting it. Why would they want to stay with their families? The food truck is once again on winter break, but probably in early March, it'll come out of break. Give us a call if you have a corporate or private event that you're interested in possibly booking. As always, we thank you for your continued support and for listening to the absolute best podcast around, Radio Labyrinth. We're also brought to you by LDI Repro Printing. Do you have a commercial or residential construction printing need? Sure, we all do. Well, what are you waiting for? Contact LDI Repro Printing of Athens. They've been in Athens, Georgia since 2005, which, if you're like me and good at math, is 20 years. With fast turnaround and affordable prices. Call 706-316-9366, or you can email them at athens@ldiline.com.
Views. Or
And Snooze.
Last week was Young Sherlock, Ted, and War Machine, all of which were good.
Yep.
I really enjoyed War Machine.
Are all the Teds available?
Yeah, I think they're all out on Peacock.
All right, I got to watch that. That's the one.
I watched the first one. It's hilarious.
They're not going to do a season 3.
No, it costs too much, he said.
Yep.
Which makes me kind of nervous.
For Dungeon Crawler Carl.
For Dungeon Crawler Carl, if Ted was too expensive.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's what he means. Maybe it means it's too expensive with what they have planned coming up. Yeah. They couldn't do both.
Why was it too expensive?
The animation. I mean, to generate, Ted from nothing, from a tennis ball. Yeah, that's very expensive.
And Young Sherlock was really good. A lot of action.
Yeah, it's Guy Ritchie.
I'm going to keep watching it, yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It's just, it seems to me like a standard Guy Ritchie
Yeah.
Kind of follows that flow of the old Sherlock movies.
Yeah.
His old Sherlock movies.
You guys are so lucky you have time to watch TV.
This week, Scarpetta starts on Prime. This
Scarpetta.
is a new Nicole Kidman show where she's a medical examiner.
Drinks
Jamie
a
Lee
lot of
Curtis,
milk.
Bobby Cannavale.
Is this a series?
Yeah.
Jack Klugman in it?
No.
Oh. Then I'm
It's
not.
created by some people from that did Deadwood, Liz Sarnoff and David Gordon Green.
And Barry, too, they created.
Yeah.
Let me know if you like it. Maybe I'll watch it.
Yeah, I'm going to check it out. The Madison starts on Paramount this week. This is the new Tyler Sheridan show. Star Michelle Pfeiffer. She's going to win an Emmy for this.
Why? Is it really good?
She's going to win an Emmy for this.
Why? Say why.
You have to watch it first. I don't want to spoil anything.
Does she get essayed?
No.
Okay. Then I'm not watching it. A heartfelt study of grief and human connection following a New York City family in the Madison River Valley of central Montana. His shows tend to be good, so.
And then Sunday Night starts on Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
This is an Australian crime drama. But it stars Will Forte and Darcy Carden, who aren't Australian.
Right.
They go to try and open up a spray tan business in Australia and get involved in some sort of crazy underground crime world.
This has got to be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
With Will Forte, yeah.
Yeah. And Darcy Carden's hilarious.
Yeah. He doesn't do anything that doesn't suck, really. So, all right, let's real quick do staff picks because we got to wrap up. My staff pick is there's a trailer out right now for David Cross, The End of the Beginning of the End, which is brand new stand-up special by him. You can get early access on 800pgm.com or wait till April 7th, and then you can watch it on YouTube. I would love to interview. You still friends with Wendy, his sister?
Yeah. I don't feel bad about asking her to talk to her brother, though.
Why? I asked Matt Malero. He tried.
Yeah.
I don't want to bug him again, though. We got to find a way. We have to find a way. I bet he'd be good and wouldn't be a jerk.
Yeah.
Actually, with him, I would appreciate it if he was a jerk.
Yeah.
I've watched his pod. I don't think he's doing it anymore, or maybe he took a break, but I've watched his show, and he's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine is, was a couple years ago, I talked about Sisu, the Finnish
Yeah, you saw the new one?
movie. Yeah, that's this. My staff pick is Sisu, Road to Revenge. It's the second one, and it's got the same character, Jamari Helander, playing Sisu, but it's got Stephen Lang as his nemesis in this one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's ridiculous, just
I've
like
heard
the
a
other
lot of
one.
good things about it.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's nonstop from the beginning to the end. It ramps up the whole time.
Cool.
I had the improved Whopper, and it was not improved.
What happened? Why does it suck?
They didn't do much to it.
No, they have. It's a new bun, and they put it in a box so it doesn't get smashed up. But the fact that it was smashed up was part of what made it good.
Yeah, and it's still burgers.
Jones said he had the steakhouse Whopper today.
Yeah. Any good?
He says he likes the original Whopper better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it tasted like a Whopper, but it was real dry. Like when they used to wrap it in the paper, everything,
stayed
the
moist.
cheese had a chance to melt and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Everything smashed together.
Yeah.
now it's a McDLT.
Yeah, it wasn't even McDLT good.
McDonald's wins again.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
didn't really have a staff pick, but I will say I am obsessed with Gerald the dolphin. like I love that story so hard, and like imagining that it's real.
well, tell people what it is if they don't know.
They're finding that the dude had no drugs or alcohol in his system, and
Oh, the dolphin that kidnapped the guy and tried to make him build a dolphin.
Well, it was multiple dolphins that kidnapped him, but Gerald was the leader. So a guy got kidnapped by dolphins and was taken 40 feet below, water. And Gerald was the ringleader and helped him breathe.
Oh.
And they wanted him to build an underwater city for them. And they were like, okay, so after 3 days, like, he did his job. And allegedly, this guy, like, graduated from MIT. He's got, like, experience with submarines and stuff like that.
Huh.
And after 3 days, we're like, okay, you've done your job, but we'll be back to get you for phase 2.
And so he tripped and watched Phantom Menace.
Yes. Or like...
He built a Gundan city.
Like, but what if, right?
Well, take us
what
to
if? I love thinking about that, like, it might, like, Gerald might be real.
I hope he is.
I just flashed back to dolphin caves, and that explains why he made up this excuse, because he didn't want to explain what really happened.
Yeah. They used me. All right, let's read your YouTube comments. We have 2 this week. One from Fuxi, who says, I don't eat fast food, and I haven't in decades. Well, aren't you special? But I did work in a Burger King one summer as a closer. Back in 1983, I worked at a Burger King in Denville, New Jersey. My housemate would drive us. One Saturday, she hurt her back swimming, but we were scheduled to close. So we go to work, and she pops a few muscle relaxers. I'm working fries, changing trash, etc., hopefully not at the same time, and she's assembling the burgers. We're slammed as always, a typical Saturday night. Around 10 p.m. or so, we got a huge rush and managed to bang out the orders. After a bit, we suddenly have a line around the building.
Basically, the gist of it is the girl on the muscle relaxant was not putting a top bun on any of the burgers.
Oh, okay.
Everybody came back and they're like, where the hell's our top bun?
Oh, man.
Yeah, but then they realized that later through the night, she was using the top buns for both the top and bottom. Yeah. So when they went at the end of the night, the count came out even because they used all the buns.
That's funny. Thank you, Fuxi. Roby says, I've never seen or read Wuthering Heights. However, a few days ago, I saw a trailer for a movie, and the second the name Heathcliff was said, I instantly knew which movie they were talking about. I have no clue what her name is, Kathy. But I imagine there is no other character named Heathcliff in any other IP other than Heathcliff the cat. I added that. Heathcliff the cat.
I would say that's probably correct.
Hey, before we go, I want to remind you that you can become a Radio Labyrinth Patreon member. How about that? Radio Labyrinth listeners, you radios, you can support us for the low cost of $5 a month. Only $5 a month. That's it. That's the only tier moving forward. You can keep it where it was before or lower it to $5, whatever you want to do. And this is aside from the executive producers. If you're paying more and want to reduce it, go ahead. Tariffs are hitting us hard. No, they're not. I mean, they're beautiful. The economy's great. And for anyone on the fence or looking to support us, make sure you add your address to the Patreon profile so we can get it and mail you a thank you letter and our latest sticker. And for the executive producers, we'd love to have you join us as guests on Radios in the Dark. So far, we've had Mike Hall from Atlanta Pizza in Euro and another special guest coming up soon. But it's your show, and you help us keep it going with your generous donations, and we'd love to have you join us for the live Patreon show, Radios in the Dark. For $25 a month, you become a producer, an executive producer, that's your title, and you'll get a sticker, a shirt of your choice from our merch store, and a weekly shout-out on the show, plus the aforementioned opportunity to sit in with us while we record the live Patreon show. So without any further ado, let's thank our most recent additions to the producer column, Pat Squatch Talk Turner, and I will give you a plug for your podcast, Squatch Talk, Pat Turner. Scott Augustine. We also have Mike Walker, John Allen, Matt Carter, Chris Chandler, Mike D., Jim Fortner, Terry Fuller, Roby Neely, Jeff Peterson, Tim Slayton, and Brian and DJ Chelsea Smith. So thank you guys very much for supporting us. All right, that was a fun show. Have fun cutting that up, Dustin. No, it was a fun show. We talked about stripping, and we talked about strippers, and we talked about other things. Hey, remember to like, rate, and review us on Spotify, please. And as always, remember to subscribe on YouTube and like and share our videos. That's how we get engagement. And please comment. Please, if you're watching on YouTube, just go down there and type something. Start a fight with somebody.
Tell us the last time you went to the strip club.
Yeah, that's right. Tell us. And do you think that AI actors are eventually going to take over? I don't know. Whatever you want to talk about, put it in there. Other than that, if there's nothing else on the agenda, please remember to keep it canon.
What do you say? All good things come to an end.
What's that got to do with this show? lost in the radio.